Alright guys, welcome back to another week. Something a little bit out of the ordinary to start the week off this week, and that's because Samira and I are about to go do a Gyoza cooking class. Gyoza is like the little wrapped things that you get when you eat Japanese food. Samira and I love them, and I booked a class for us on her birthday in May, but it got cancelled. Loads of stuff happened, but we're eventually doing it now. Since I've moved nearer to the river, I've definitely found myself walking more because I get to sort of like take in these sights almost on a daily basis, which is good. And also, come to think of it, if I remember rightly, I need to take the most of a Tower Bridging while I can because I think in October it closes for a few months for refurbishments. So you've got to lap it all up now. Hello, are you alright? Ready to get some Japanese cooking on? Let's do it. How's it looking?
They're getting there. They're getting there.
Try one of yours first.
How is it?
That was really good, definitely one of mine, really good. That was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Really good, thank you.
We
Best
have
birthday
been,
present.
oh well, it's late time coming, but we have been wanting to know how to make that for months. So now we know how to do it and we can actually practice it. I think yours were a little bit better than mine, but I'm not going to dwell on that. Hey, they both tasted as good.
They tasted really
I couldn't
good.
actually tell the difference between the two, so ha.
Okay, well, I kid.
Right guys, it's Friday and today that means new camera day, which is really exciting for people who do the same thing that I do, and also because it's actually been like maybe 2 years since I've bought myself a new camera, like personal camera, instead of the ones that I use for shooting with other people. So it's pretty exciting. Unfortunately, I have had to upgrade. It's not just a choice of wanting to do it for the sake of it. I've had to upgrade because what I shoot on at the moment is starting to let me down quite a bit. The sound's been messing up recently, it really struggles in low light, and it started to sort of like leave me a bit short where I need it to be doing its job properly more often than I'd like, so I've been kind of forced to upgrade. What I use at the moment is a Canon 60D, and what I've got now is 2 stages up from that is now a Canon 80D. So the reason I've upgraded to the 80D as opposed to anything else is because I already have loads of Canon lenses. So as much as I could get adapters and stuff, I'd rather just keep with Canon and be able to sort of like use all my lenses that I do have on the new camera too. And as much as I do like using the 5D or Glenn and Robbie's Sony A7S's, both great cameras, I need the flip out screen. The flip out screen is essential to what I do. So I've stuck with the Canon 70 80D models and I've got the 80D. So from now on, this is going to be the main Saunders Says vlogging camera, and the next shot you see will be with this. So first shot on the new camera, I've just been playing around with it for a little bit. Didn't take me long to figure out, it's very similar to other Canon cameras. One thing I did notice though, which is massively noticeable, is the lack of hiss on the audio. I can't tell you how grateful I am for that, because the last few vlogs have taken me so long to edit because I've had to go and individually edit in Audition every single audio clip to remove the hiss, because the 60D was putting so much hiss on every clip. So I'm so grateful that that has gone. There has been quite a lot of negative feedback about this camera. Obviously, before buying it, I read loads and loads of reviews, watched loads of footage, and like watched loads of content that was made with the camera. A lot of the reviews that were so negative, you can tell it's because they didn't take it out of auto settings. And when you don't take a camera out of auto settings, you're literally using about 10% of the camera's capabilities. So like people complain about colorings, or people complain about white balance or light. It's because you've got it all on fully auto mode. And a fully auto mode of a camera is designed to try and make the best of a situation. But sometimes it won't make the best of a situation. It will think it's something that it isn't. So you put it in manual mode and adjust it based on what you see in front of you, and you'll get 100 times the quality. So that's what I did with this camera. When I first got it out, I looked and I thought, okay, picture looks a little bit red, sounds not how I want it to be. So I went into the manual settings, changed it around. Now I've got it more neutral, which means it will grade a lot nicer, and it's not red anymore, and the sound's working fine for me. Alright, so there, a little Friday update for you. Now, back to work. Right, so it's Saturday and I'm back at London Stadium for another West Ham game. It's West Ham Watford today. This should be a very easy 3 points because Payet's back, Lanzini's back, Zaza's going to be playing up front for the first time for us. So pretty exciting to watch, and definitely 3 points are on the cards.
I'm confident today. Our team today is so different to last time. All the boys are back. Dimmy, Lanzini, Zaza up front, galloping away. 3-1 West Ham. Come on.
A lovely corner. Oh, Antonio straight in the goal. Come on, yes!
Oh, feed it right. Byron wants it. Oh! This is Jimmy territory.
Oh, Antonio number 2! Unbelievable! Another Payet-Antonio combination. Payet with the Rabona assist and Antonio with the header. Yes! Come on, boys. So Watford had already got one back, and now they've just equalised because of a stupid defensive mare from Collins and Adrian. Obviously weren't talking to each other. Collins headed it over the top of Adrian. Dini just ran onto it and managed to ping one in the corner in an empty goal. Unbelievable. 2-0 up and we've completely thrown it away. It doesn't matter how good Payet's assist was or Antonio's 2 goals are now, because now it's back to basically being 0-0. What is this? Ugh, so annoying. Just before half time as well, it's not what you want. Since the second half now, Watford have just got another goal, so they're now 3-2 ahead. It's unbelievable how we've managed to completely throw this game away. That was an absolute joke. What happened, Seb? What happened?
I have absolutely no idea what happened. First 20 minutes, I thought, this is it. All the boys are back. We're flying. It's going to be a rout today. I mean, to be honest, I thought the game was over, and I think that's what they did. I think the players on the pitch thought this game is over. They took the foot off the gas, and Watford battled so hard. Fair play to them. They could have had a nice little run there if we got 3 points here, but now, potentially, we've got a battle on our hands.
This could be a tough season.
It could be a long year.